She can be software.
That's what I have.
Look at all the cars that are here now. Man, it's really warm today. You see this, Luca?
What?
Remember there are no cars here?
There's barely any cars in this one.
Seeing more cats here in Greece than we have in Albania for the last 3 weeks. Yeah, did I mention that? By the way, we're in Greece now. We just crossed into Greece yesterday. We drove about 30 miles or so into Greece. We're along the coast at one of the main port towns on the northern part of Greece called Igoumenitsa. Something like that. Probably totally butchering that name. But that's where we are. On the Ionian coast. Go all the way up to the north, near the Albanian border, you'll find a town that resembles that pronunciation. So since we got here on a Sunday, it was totally dead when we pulled into town. But this morning, well, I guess it's the afternoon now, there's a 1 hour difference between Albania and Greece. It's fairly lively for a small town. I think this is about a town of 25,000 people.
There's also the Ionian Sea right here. Don't fall in it.
We had a nice little drive today from Igoumenitsa to this town, about 60 miles away, I want to say. It took us like 3 hours to get here just because we took a more scenic route. We use Google Maps and my Garmin GPS to guide me, but a lot of these roads are so new that it's not even in some of the GPS. Even Google Maps didn't have it. But what I did is this is what I like to do. I like to sometimes use the off or avoid highway or avoid toll feature on the mapping software. Google Maps has it and my Garmin has it as well. So I basically run both. I have my Garmin going and my Google Maps going just so I can get kind of cross-reference the directions just in case one of them, sometimes both of them are wrong. But we drove through some really cool villages, some side roads. That's why it took us a while to get here. But we're here at the town of Ioannina. I think that's how you say it. So we're inland now, even though you see this body of water. This is not the sea. This is actually a big lake right in the middle of northern Greece. We drove through town to get here. It's really cool. This is a campground that's closed for the season. Just like all places, all the campgrounds except for one. Well, actually, there's that one in Montenegro that's just somebody's yard. That was a campground. They opened for us. And then this last one in Barat, which was a campground, that opened for us. Most of them are closed. This one's closed, obviously. However, they have a parking lot next to it. There's no services or anything. There is a bathroom over there and some running water, but that's it. We're not complaining though, because look at this spot we have just for one night. I think they would charge us if we're staying for longer than one night. The lady came out asking us how long we're staying, and we said just one night, and she said it's free as long as we leave sometime tomorrow morning. But for one night we get to camp right here. This is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
dizzy?
Daddy!
Yours is not very good. I'm getting dizzy. I'm getting very dizzy. Oh my god. I'm getting very dizzy.
My stick.
Bread.
Where'd they go?
Here's some bread.
Last night we were at this parking lot next to a campground that's closed for the season. It's really amazing. We got to park right by the water. It was in the low 30s last night, but it definitely doesn't feel like that. And it's supposed to be in the 40s today. Doesn't feel like that either because it's sunny, and you know, the sun just kind of helps warm it up, and it's not windy, so that's pretty cool. It's about 1,500 feet in elevation. We definitely drove up a little bit from the coast yesterday. Snow on the peaks, a lot more snow over there. We're not sure what we're gonna do today. We'll probably leave because last night when we got here, said we can stay for one night, free of charge, no problem. I'm assuming we can stay longer, but we'll have to pay. We just got to figure out what we're gonna do here. There are a few things. There's a castle in town. There's a pretty vibrant town area where you walk around for coffee shops and restaurants and shopping and stuff like that. We drove through yesterday and there were just a ton of people walking around. And there's also a cave. There's a cave near town that has your typical cave stuff, stalactites, stalagmites, popcorn, your usual cave stuff. I don't know how well preserved it is. We haven't been, and if we leave today, then we may not know. But I think Ioannina is not a very popular tourist place, which is why I think there's not that many touristy things and not many places to stay. There's a coffee shop right there that has free Wi-Fi without password protection. It's a little far to just connect directly. And apparently there's an airport. Check out this plane flying by. That's a pretty good sized regional jet. Coffee shop over there. Fancy, nice place we walked by yesterday. Can't really connect from inside the van, but I'll show you what I use. I've got a couple different sizes and frequencies of this. That thing is called a nano station from Ubiquiti Networks. So it gets power by this Ethernet cable. It's power over Ethernet, and it connects to Wi-Fi. This particular unit connects to 2.4 gigahertz. So that's what I use them for, directional, longer range stuff, because 5.8 gigahertz can be faster, but not as good a range. So I got a smaller one that's also 5.8 if 2.4 gets too crowded. And basically that Ethernet just runs over here. I got a little power over Ethernet adapter along with the access point for rebroadcasting the signal inside the van right in there. So we had great Wi-Fi last night. And obviously because it's a coffee shop that closes at night, they don't shut their Ethernet off or their Wi-Fi off. We had the whole thing to ourselves, basically. What do you got there, Mila?
Honey.
Where'd you get it?
From the trash.
You salvaged it from the trash?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah.
We got this big jar of honey.
From cleaning the trash.
Yeah, from picking up trash in the parking lot. We're here.
No, Ava and me and Luca.
This whole parking lot, we had the kids take a trash bag there and pick up trash. And over there, I think a beekeeper, either he's camping there for now or living there or something, gave them a jar of honey. We're doing everybody a good service.
Can I try the honey?
And the owner came. The owner that told us that we could stay here last night for free also came to thank us for cleaning up. How's that feel? have somebody come
Can you
and say
open
thank
this
you.
so I can try it?
What are you gonna use to taste it with? Just your finger?
My finger. Daddy, is that Dolly,
Here,
honey?
hold this.
Daddy, is that filtered? Is it filtered?
Yeah, it's filming.
It's filtered, honey.
I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty clear.
Pretty clear.
You know what you can do? You can put your finger on the chest.
Oh, okay. Extract.
You wash your hand first?
I washed my hands already. Oh, you just rinse some water. Yeah, that's washing your hands.